so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in it, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much. At this time, we're going to be opening the floor to veterans. If you're a veteran and you would like to say a few words, we'll be honored to hear them. Okay. Uh, Ronnie, are you ready? I would like to introduce you to Ronnie Hunter. He is the head of the Veterans Affairs Office of DHS. He's the one that organized this event today, and I'm extremely proud of his work here. Mr. Riley?
Thank you. I'd like to welcome our fellow veteran, our fellow San Andreas citizens to the first annual Veterans Day event. Hopefully we'll make this a long-standing tradition. As Director Wilson said, I'm Wiley, and it's a great honor and pleasure to be here today as the head of Veteran Affairs and the founder of Compassionate Relief for Veterans. I would like to start off by thanking all of you for being here today to show your support for the great veterans of our community. I want to thank the businesses that have participated in one way or another to help make this event successful. And in no particular order, a handful of them, if you bear with me: Auto Exotic, Mosley's, Benny's, Highline, Pearl Seafood, Little Teapot, Hardcore Comics, Sally's Surf Shop, Remy's Fine Jewelry, Ari's Deli, CNT, and Weasel News. I'd also like to thank the governor for coming today. He'll be speaking with us momentarily, for showing his support and his willingness to speak to us. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my fellow veterans, those who are present today, the ones who couldn't make it, and especially the ones who never made it home. They're my brothers and sisters, and the fuel that keeps my fire lit. If you ask anyone who has gotten to know me over the last few months, you'll probably hear them say that I've got an insane sleep cycle. I'm usually awake for about 40 hours at a time and sleep for 6. And then, during that time, I'm often working uh, at both my DHS and CRV jobs. Uh, I spent almost a week in ICU after a brain surgery, uh, being scolded by the nurses and doctors for being on the phone and texting and calling and emailing. But it was because this event meant that much to me. Um, and I just want to thank you all for keeping me going. You keep me motivated and you keep me strong. Give me a reason to wake up every day and keep pushing on. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to the governor and let him give a speech at this time.
Thank you very much for the introduction, and thank you to the work that you do as well, sir. Um, so, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I first of all want to thank the event organizers for inviting me to attend this event. and to speak today. And thank you to everybody here who showed up to show their support for veterans on this occasion. It is my honor to stand here and address all of you. To the veterans in the crowd, I want you to know that your service to this nation is appreciated and valued. I want you to know that we all stand behind those who stood up for this country, who put their lives on the line to keep all of us safe. And to those of you who are no longer part of the service, I want you to know that we do not forget the sacrifices that you have made and provide what support we can in the transition back to civilian life, to provide mental health and medical services, support for finding post-service employment for veterans, and to continue to stand behind those who have served in any way that we can. You have honorably served your nation with great distinction, and we can never say it enough. Thank you for the service. Thank you for your service in war and in peace. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Do we want to do judging for the Winky?
I have to get back with the judges.